of Democrats will draw the curtains this morning, Femi.
Exactly. Rivers is called a treasure base of the nation for a reason. And we hope it returns to that status quo, not the rivers of drama, rivers of arts, and rivers of violence that we are currently seeing just because of political tussle. Femi Ojo's man will make a return tomorrow for the midweek edition of Morning Spring. You could catch, recap of this program on our YouTube channel at Western Spring TV. Western Spring TV. You can like, share, and subscribe as well. And other exciting programs. And we also be me live on channel 190 on Star Times DTT. Enjoy the rest of your day and please stay alive.
And my name is Evelyn Ohiola. Thank you for always doing this with us. And of course, Spring Trends come right after this broadcast. You will be thrilled at what we have in stock for you today. Do not go anywhere. Stick with Western Spring Television. Bye.
Sadly, in Nigeria, we have less than 50 lions left in the wild. And even these are at risk from snares set for illegal bushmeat. So please, do your bit to protect our remaining wildlife. Say no to illegal bushmeat because poaching steals from us all.
Arrested, affected, sound, found. What do we see? What do we say? Flowing from a spring. A fact A to Z. Check and confirm. Ever is pounding current events. Traveling down from the business gist to the globally arising happenings, to the sports news, to the bittersweet infos. Guided transmission, even diffusion, vast and fast. Detailed facts are fled. Within seconds, nuggets of words that flew across borders are fired. Stories short and long, wrapped in bundles of words, broken and dissected as it is, except misheard. This is the news as it is.
James Ajibolaige was a lawyer who obtained his first degree in classics from Nigeria's premier University of Ibadan. Born September 13, 1930, the orator and the polyglot spoke impeccable English, French, Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba languages. His fine diction placed him among classical orators and public speakers like Cicero, the Roman orator. This attribute earned him the prefix Cicero of Esauke. He authored Kaduna Boy, an autobiography, Detainee's Diary, Constitution, and the People, among 6 other books. Bolaige was a colorful politician, elected governor of Oyo State in 1979 and appointed a federal minister in 1999. He was a pioneer founder of Afenifere, the Yoruba social, cultural, and political group. He invested his political sagacity to propel the group to the height of political leadership and decision-making in the southwest of Nigeria. Bolaige was assassinated on the 23rd December 2001. His murderers are yet to be apprehended till today. Western Spring Television identifies Bolaige as a watershed character in history.
Turn it up! It's the Wild Wild West, and Western Spring Television is pulling out all the stops to make sure that you don't miss out on every of the fun and happenings around you. Yup, we've got you covered because your girls got all the juiciest tidbits and entertainment news from around the world. cross over to the chocolatey side of entertainment. Join me, Chocolate Cassie, on Eccentric as we take you into every bit of the juiciest news, fashion, music, movie updates, and other trending conversations. Together on the show, we'll get personal with your favorite celebrities via phone call, Zoom, or even live here in the studio. Eccentric will be shown on your TV screen on Western Spring Television, channel 190, only on StarTimes.
As a player, there's nothing better than the roar of your crowd. But in Nigeria, there's a roar that may not be heard again. With fewer than 50 lions left, they could be extinct in the next few years from loss of habitat to illegal bushmeat. So please say no to illegal bushmeat. Let's keep the roar alive for Nigeria, because poaching steals from us all.
Can you imagine the feeling when you get your news as they break with facts and clarity? Our news are reported as it is.
In Africa, and all those who masterminded the way it happened will have to pay a price.
Enjoy Western programs, projecting culture and tradition to the world. Here's the break for your day.
Fellow Nigerians, to improve your welfare is of paramount importance to me.
Produced and brought to you in a unique way never before seen.
Western Spring
And Western Spring Television. Television is coming home in your color and culture.
A very beautiful morning. Welcome to Spring Trends. Of course, it's on Western Spring Television. This is where we talk about everything trending, what's trending, who's trending, where they're trending, and reactions on social media. My name is Evelyn Ohiola, welcoming you especially. And of course, Femi is here by my side. How are you doing, Femi?
That is the part where you welcome me, especially. You don't know the banjo where I welcome people. I welcome you. I welcome myself, especially.
Your face show.
Because my face show.
Your shoe shine.
See my shoe.
Yeah, I had to confirm.
Okay,
so I don't tell a lie
Never
on
caught
TV.
on fresh.
Exactly.
Good to be here.
Yes, good to have you. Let's start right away. Very first story this morning is talking about what Chief Bode George set to President Tinubu to rein in as minister. Nyesom Wike, the former deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Bode George has called on President Bola Tinubu to take action against Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, to ensure that Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara can govern effectively. And, you know, a lot of elder statesmen, stakeholders have been speaking on this particular issue, calling for peace, calling for the two sides to reach a truce so that the people of River State can have good governance. Let's take reaction. Cherish Chidema on IG says, this man is really disturbing the peace of River State. What is Wike's problem? Cherish is asking, what exactly is your problem? What is your problem?
Why the emphasis?
What's your problem? Let me speak like my brothers from the north. And Gabriel's Ogunfoji says, to find a lasting solution to River State political impasse, Mr. Nyesom Wike should, as a matter of urgency, be removed by Mr. President from his cabinet. His current position as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory is one of the reasons that makes him think is the greatest in the land, not even in River State alone, but in the entire nation. The noise is just too much about him. And remember, that particular statement from Minister Nyesom Wike saying he's going to put fire, you know, in some states. And you saw a particular reaction from Oyo State Governor, who you can call, you know, one of his allies, saying, Minister Nyesom Wike, please don't put fire in my own state, too. Don't put fire in my own state, too.
They play.
Of course, it was a joke, but a lot of people saw that more than a joke. Let's take another reaction. Mazeli Charles Dubem says there was a country called Nigeria. There's still actually a country called Nigeria, Marcel.
Yeah,
Insane power tussles, killing your people, destroying your state, yet claiming to love them. And Jeremiah Uswegbu says, out of the all 36 states in the Federation, it's only this particular state, River State, that is giving Baba much headache.
Which
And I
Baba?
don't say Baba don't old. I was just about to ask that. Which of the Babas? If he's talking about Mr. President, I mean, a lot of people are saying that Mr. President not really talking tough on this or not, being vocal about where it stands is actually aiding the
and I bet it.
crisis going on in River State. Femi, your thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say that. But let's speak to the crux of the matter. It's on a previous program, we just spoke to a Rivers person and somebody who has been in power. Many of them are ashamed at this time that the only news that has been coming from that state is gas blows, not just gas blows or banters on social media, real violence, arson, brazen arson, and these are the issues. Now, with all that has happened the last 4 days, the weekend to yesterday, we have not had the police speak on the matter. They have not apprehended anybody. It's more like a free-for-all. Do whatever you want. Local government headquarters has been set ablaze in quick succession, and it's looking like everybody is just roaming free and moving mad in that kind of a place. And these are the issues as well. But for the gladiators, Sasim Fubara and his Oga, that is former Governor Wike. I don't know what they are planning to do, but then politics will come, politics will go. There is a state to govern.
Yeah.
I hope in the next 10, 20 years, when maybe two of them are not being in power, at that point, or 30 years, if God, keeps them and preserves their life, will they be proud of what they are doing at this time?
Yeah.
And I'm not even I'm not even giving cutting anybody to slack. You are the governor's camp, Sasim Fubara,
Or the minister's camp.
his Oga's camp. What exactly are you people doing? Structure. Did you come to this world with structure? And the one that is saying I'm all about peace, so I'm building a hospital is like those people we need a psychiatric unit very soon. This is a everything is just about politics.
Yeah.
Now people are saying, we can go say agreement. Which agreement? Somebody said earlier. Tell us the agreement. What's the issue? What do you now want? The House of Assembly is just on its own. We have 3 man House of Assembly. We have another one, 26 or 27 of them. In all of these, everybody just doing whatever they want in that kind of a place. A court in Rivers say, go ahead with the election. Police, support to. Another federal high court came and said, stand down. INEC, leave them to this. And this is, we are supposed to be living in a country. We are living in a country, but nobody should be proud of what is happening because you will not be in power forever. I think it was orderly. And I'm talking to both parties. It was orderly that was there. And then it was Amechi, from Amechi to Celestine Omeha, from Meha to Wike, 8 years. He called himself, what did he say? Performing governor or project governor, Mr. Project. And he has even taken the Mr. Project regalia to Abuja. Focus now. And you two do whatever you are supposed to do.
I mean,
by the way, I said somebody said Wike brought sim, but he no register the sim.
What is that?
So he be.
What is that? He brought sim, but
and register sim.
All right. I mean, you talking about the fact that there has not been, much good news coming from River State. I remember the only one good news that caught a lot of people's attention was the Port Harcourt refinery. But at some point, we don't even know what's happening with the Port Harcourt refinery. I hope federal government will not say it's because of the crisis going on in River State.
That place has not.
Exactly.
It started technically at a point. Nothing.
Let's move on to the second story this morning. From River State, we head on to Kogi State, and we hear that the governor of the state, Usman Ododo, has announced the immediate implementation of a minimum wage of 72,000 naira 500, 72,500 naira for all civil servants in the state. So good news coming out of Kogi State. Remember that the minimum wage has been put at 70,000 naira, and Kogi State is going for 2,500 naira added to that 70,000 naira for its own minimum wage. And I say it's a good one coming out from Kogi State. Paul of Truth, let's see the truth Paul has to say this morning. It's a not be to announce, not to pay, because we are in the era of propaganda. Anybody can say anything. And Bunsen Ola Moses says, how long will they keep announcing? Make them show workings a beg for almost 3 months now. So announcing. And Vera _da_worry_girl is saying that, and that's nice. It's commendable. And Balogun Switzerland, Balogun Switzerland, you know, it says make we see a lot first. No be cho show workings. What do you think?
In fact, this one, when you see a lot, you go check your app.
You will transfer bits to know, okay, the money is there.
if you see a lot, go and check your app. If actually may not be audio.
I used, that's a big one.
To the star boy, that's in that axis now. The rescuer, the conqueror, the emperor, the extraction master. His Excellency, about the 72,500. It's quite a nice move, by the way, to say we even raise the bar. You know, the politicians say, the government, federal, they pay 70, we raise out to 72.5. But make them pay first. Because in your guy, when they extract up and down, the very special white lion. At the point was say, he's a young person, he has done what nobody is doing, he's blazing the trail, pay at the time, civil servants or retirees in the state are saying, now modulated, this guy they pay. You know, that was Afusa in a particular state. That state of theirs, they don't even know which side they want put. Say they owe us, come and say, I know they owe now. Civil servants say you they owe us. So it's now pay, make them see first.
Yeah.
Because even the federal government, they promise Nigeria coppers. God. If you are to see me, I got you. I sympathize with you people. They're the owner or my jobber for that matter. Yeah, are they even owing them? Okay, they promised them 77.
Yeah, and they will backdate to I think July. Yeah,
and they get 33. In many copper, the shoulder power where they are.
But they are saving their money for them. Don't worry. 44,000 naira in that's July, August, September, October. 4 months. In 4 months, that's how much. You guys are rich already.
The thing is, make my in-laws pay first. That we know what's happening.
All right, let's move on to the next story this morning. NAFDAC workers begin indefinite strike.
Nobody will no strike for this country.
Only in this country, drug agency goes on strike. That's the tag there.
For this country.
Well, should we work on something?
No deal.
All right, so how come the NAFDAC? What's the rationale behind that particular strike, industrial action?
This person is rude.
Black Pearl says, I am not sure God. All right, Black Pearl. Black Pearl says, I'm not sure God is aware of this country. So fake drugs will be circulating freely now. There are people that said that even when the NAFDAC was not on strike, we had fake drugs, fake products.
Because
had
it's an epidemic.
A free day. Yeah. Now that, NAFDAC, the agency workers are saying they want to down their tools.
Maybe the senior staff now.
Let's see what happens. Benga Ajiboye says they have been on strike the moment late Dora Akunyili left. All right. Benga Stake saying that since since late Dora Akunyili left, may God rest her soul, that agency has not been what it used to be.
Yeah,
and you know that Dr. Akunyili gave those people a tough time when she was there. In fact, her life, that of her family, were in constant danger because
she was shot at.
Because of
bullet passed through her headgear, agile.
Because of what she did while she was there. May her soul rest on. And Dr. McKinno says fake drugs will move freely now. Boom market for the fake producers. And Engineer Olami says, you guys are working 247, yet inferior products litter everywhere now. Imagine you guys are on strike. Now, Femi, before you give your own thoughts on this matter, all the comments we've read out this morning alluded to the fact that we have fake products in circulation like never before. Now, what is going on in Nigeria where the life of Nigerians really doesn't matter anymore, especially when we have an agency saddled with this responsibility to monitor and curb the circulation of fake products? Why do we still have this fake product? Not only drugs, fake cosmetics, fake
fake food items,
I mean,
fake drinks.
now, why will the lifespan of an average Nigerian not go down with what they
I think
ingest?
the issue with NAFDAC is, fake things is hydra-headed. Number one, some Nigerians doesn't have conscience. They will do anything for money. Now, there is the economic implication. Some persons that will not be attracted to crime, before, or maybe they are not too strong on their values, but in as much something is working, you might not see the negative part of them, but because of the economy, they rather say, okay, if you can make something for money, why not? So that one is there. Value problem is there. And then the porosity of the system, I think, is the main thing, because people knows that there is a way they can beat the system, and maybe you have corrupt X, bad X in those institutions that can look away, not just to allow, but you just look at the other side. We've seen this happen in other agencies as well. Number 4 is this. For me, what is the staff strength of NAFDAC? Let's speak to the truth of the matter. How many NAFDAC agents do you know? It's not a clandestine agency. They are not the type. Maybe they might have their intelligence part, I don't know. But what is their staff strength? Can they cater for the market, drug market, food market, drink market? Somebody even said that it's fake cigar. For you to even smoke cigar is bad. You can't smoke fake one. These are the issues. For you to drink ogogoro and some of these things is not too good for your health. You can't drink the one that is adulterated. So these are the issues of the matter. They don't have the strength. They start trying to cater. Now, they are not the only one. They are the Standard Organization of Nigeria. Those who might not be involved fully in the food and drug problem, but then our people need to do. Do you know what happened in Borno because of the allowed dam issues that flood ravaged major part of Maiduguri? Some places, houses, shops, pharmacy stores that have been, affected by flood and all the drugs. Our people go, they sun-dry the drug. Say, this malaria, anti-malaria, una must buy.
I mean, it was wet before. Now it's
only just wet. And
let's
wet
just make it dry.
Government agencies like NAFDAC and some of them had to arrest some of those persons. But it speaks to the fact that those persons that have been affected by those floods, those pharmacy stores, do they have the insurance to cover?
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to bear the brunt of the gbese that will come out of it. So they would rather say, Nami, una won't put it to gbese. So yeah, Abubakar, go sun-dry this thing. Instead of some of them, I go say, special product, promo price, 150, 150. And how people with free things. I remember when I was younger, as a child, maybe 6 or 7 year old, in a place that is a popular market, people will bring bread. Bread that they are selling 15 naira. They bring you 15 naira, 10 naira. Big one or fat one inside one small container. People will be rushing. You will say, what's it be? You call your member and say, what's it be? Wow, down, kitty, 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 kitty. When I'm growing, and I realize,
you have ingested
poison you the chop, because nobody will bring a 15 naira worth of bread to come and sell it 10 naira. And it happens as well. I've seen stores around this area that, a product that should go for 1,500 naira, just say them put it at 500, and people will say, but I want fair takia. But I now got to look at the expiry date. It was more like a week for that thing to expire. So they wanted it to be sold as soon as possible. But many persons, they didn't put it there. That's another. You're supposed to put it there because some persons will buy those products and keep. And whenever they are ready, maybe you've bought a seasoning or a palm oil or a dry fish or something. A month later, you want to use it. You say, cheapo. By the time you are consuming, you are ingesting nonsense. And maybe that's the reason all of these renal failure we're having all over the place. But the scourge is not going down. It is increasing. We must do more. But on the strike, I think it's a senior staff issue, labor matter. Issues happen. There are some agencies that are doing very important and fantastic job that can't afford to go on strike. You know what will happen the next 1 week? If these guys are on strike, that's a disaster.
Of course, and we hope that the government will rein in on this and sort out the issue before it goes blown out of proportion. Let's move to our next and final story this morning. NNPC quit as middleman in Dangote Refinery petrol purchase. This means NNPC will no longer be the sole off-taker, and marketers can now negotiate prices directly with a Dangote Refinery. People are asking what will be the impact of this on the price of petrol, because all of this drama, what Nigerians just want to know is price going down or coming up? So I'll leave all this drama. Am I going to be buying lesser or I will be buying higher? Reactions: a sexual doctor says In case you are jubilating, this opens more room for corruption. Just so you might know, they will negotiate the actual price with Dangote, let's say 700 naira, for example, and publicize a slightly higher price, let's say 900 naira, making direct huge profit. Pin this and remember, I said it. I mean, a sexual doctor is giving his own take there. And Chris Chinazam says this refinery is turning to Tinubu government, always saying a lot and doing absolutely nothing to enhance the economy. And Agbaka says this is just a mere statement. Only if all of them know waiting they sub behind the scene. Agbaka, you might want to tell us what's behind the scene.
Tell us.
Don't just give us a blanket statement. Let's know what's happening. Toluene says, #Toluene says, expect higher pump prices. Why? Because NNPCL will supply crude oil to Dangote at the highest cost possible for them to make their own gain, since they are no longer the middleman. Until then, let's cross our fingers and watch patiently. Femi.
I think at this time, there is a responsibility. Now, there is rights, there is privileges, and then there is obligation. Dangote Refinery has an obligation to come clean.
And tell us how much they are selling.
Please don't put us in there. Don't tell us you have a deal. Nigerians don't send you. Because that company is enjoying Nigerian sympathy. Actually, whatever they do now in the face of many Nigerians, they are right. The other parties are the ones that are wrong. And they wouldn't want to get into the bad books of Nigerians. It might not affect the production, but their goodwill be taken away, and it has an impact, so to speak. They owe Nigerians to come clean. How much are you giving this thing out? So now Nigerians will know. In fact, Nigerians have been fighting Dangote war more than Dangote company themselves. I mean, the manner of speaking of for them, Nigerians don't want to care for, at least since Dangote came on board and since, the launch, the official launch, and what we have been seeing, I just don't, anybody except Dangote, has been the one that has been wrong. Dangote has been the one that is right. Now, at this time, whatever drama is going on, come clean, publicly, publish your rates on. I just let them know this is how much you are giving these out, PMS, so amount, diesel, so amount, so that no marketer, nobody will hide under we have a business. Because at the other time, when they talked, when NNPC said, oh, it was 950 naira in Lagos or so, they said, oh, we don't have a price, but that's not true. Nigerians said, so what is true? They said, wait for October 1. Today is October 8 or thereabout. They owe Nigerians that responsibility so that they won't lose that goodwill. It's a business. You must make profit, but as long as they have been shouting, Aliko Dangote has been singing like a canary. Anytime anybody give him a gas, he has been giving a boost. This is time to show Nigerians that you are really sincere. Let us know so that we know who to hold responsible on this matter. There is no room for ambiguity. Don't tell us we have a deal. NNPC said they know they do. Oh yeah, una we won't do. Come and do. But tell us how much you go give them. So Nigerians will know if actually they go cancel them too. As all these your Port Harcourt refinery that you are talking about.
And of course, there have been speculations that Nigerians may buy fuel higher. I mean, they are just speculations. But then when we get
everybody rest.
When we get speculations
at this
like
point,
that,
Nigerians will say, may everybody rest.
It's obvious.
Now, maybe the thing now, they buy at 250. At the time, 650. 1,002. You want go higher? We day.
All right. That's Femi don't verse finally.
But
that's the show this morning. All we just want is for Nigeria to be great, for Nigeria to be good. We want to have food. We want to have the basic things of life, affordable, accessible. That's all we want. Nigerians are not asking for too much. And Nigerians are hardworking people. We are good people, hardworking people, and we want our nation to be great. That's the show this morning. Thank you, Femi, for doing this with me.
Thank you.
And to you, our esteemed viewers, thank you for always being a wonderful companion. We'll make a return tomorrow for the midweek installment of Spring Trends. Until then, have for yourself a good and productive day. My name is Evelyn Ohiola.
Àtòwárèrè.
Kò ṣeé má gbọ́ ìròyìn. Ìlú Abẹ́òkúta gẹ́gẹ́ bí orúkọ rẹ̀, ìlú tí a tẹ̀dó sábẹ́ Olúmọ. Ó jẹ́ ibùgbé àwọn ẹ̀yà Ẹ̀gbá àti Òwu tó jìjàǹgbara lọ́wọ́ Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ àtijọ́. Láàrin ọdún 1775 sí 1780 ni akọni Lísàbí Àgbòǹgbò Àkàlà léwájú wọn láti dáwọ́ sísan ìṣákọ́lẹ̀ fún Aláàfin dúró. Ìdí nìyí tí àwọn ọmọ Abẹ́òkúta ṣe ń pe ara wọn ní ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá mọ Lísàbí Àgbòǹgbò Àkàlà. Ìlú Abẹ́òkúta jẹ́ ìlú àwọn ọ̀làjú àti aláfẹ́. Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó aláwọ̀ funfun ló fi bẹ̀ ṣe ìlú, pàápàá lásìkò ìjọba amúnisìn. Ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì àkọ́kọ́ nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ní St. Peters tó wà ní Aké. Ilé ìwòsàn àkọ́kọ́ nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà Sacred Heart Hospital ìlú Abẹ́òkúta ló wà. Aláké lorúkọ oyè ọba ìlú Ẹ̀gbá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni Òkè Olúmọ wà níbùdó tó tẹ́jú láti lè fi rí gbogbo ìlú Abẹ́òkúta ní orí òkè náà. Àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n àti onímọ̀ púpọ̀ ló jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ìlú Abẹ́òkúta. Àwọn bíi ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Wọlé Ṣóyínká, ọ̀jìnmí akọni obìnrin ní Fúnmiláyọ̀ Ransom Kuti àtọ̀pọ̀ àwọn míì. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ àti àdìrẹ níṣẹ́ tó gbayì nílùú Abẹ́òkúta. Ẹ̀gbá mọ Lísàbí.
Nínú àwọn ìran àti ẹ̀yà tí ìbejì ti wọ́pọ̀ sí jùlọ lágbàáyé ni ìran Yorùbá jẹ́. Yorùbá sì máa ń ṣàjọyọ̀ àwọn ìbejì gẹ́gẹ́ bí olú ọmọ, pàápàá nínú àwọn ìpèdè tó ń ṣe àfihàn oríkì ìbejì. Ẹ ó máa gbọ́ wíníwíní lójú orogún, èjìwọ̀rọ̀ lójú ìyá ẹ̀, ọ̀bẹ kì í ṣe bẹ́kìṣà, ó bẹ́ sílé alákìísà, ó sa alákìísà donígbaṣọ. Àfijù ọmọ tí gbàdọ̀bálẹ̀ bàbá, ọ̀kan bá bí èjì ló wọlé tọ̀ mí wá. Yorùbá nígbàgbọ́ wípé orúkọ ẹni nìjánu ẹni, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n sì gbàgbọ́ pé orúkọ ọmọ a máa ru ọmọ. Ìdí nìyí tí Yorùbá fi máa ń ronú jinlẹ̀ kí wọ́n tó sọmọ lórúkọ. Ètò akọ́mọlédè ló ń dé sójú ìwòran yín láti iléeṣẹ́ móhùnmáwòrán WSTV ìkànnì 150 channel 190 lórí StarTimes. Folúṣọ́ Ayaolúwagbémiga, ìyá ìjọ pèdèpèdè, ìyá akọ́mọlédè ló kọ tèmi. Yorùbá dùn púpọ̀, Yorùbá ò lè kú, Yorùbá ò lè parun. Tiwa làṣà, tiwa lèdè, tiwa nìṣẹ̀ṣe, akọ́mọlédè.
Gbẹ̀bíró kílé mọ́ dahoro kọ́ọ̀dẹ́ má dìbò sí. Láṣìgbé ètò yìí kalẹ̀ láti lè jẹ́ kóníkálukú fi ṣe òdiwọ̀n ìdílé wọn. Òtítọ́ ọbẹ̀ ni pé kò sí ìdílé kan tí ò ní ìpèníjà àti ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n àtẹ́lẹwọ́ ẹni la fi ń tún ẹni ṣe. Àti oníkálukú bá kọ sí ìpèníjà náà ìdílé yóò sọ bí ìdílé yóò ṣe rí. Gbẹ̀bíró ká finúkonú ká fikùnlukùn pẹ̀lú àwọn lọ́kọláya lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan lórí ètò. Níbẹ̀ lọ́mọ Afọlábí ó ti mọ tàkótó bẹ̀ wọn lálàtì kan pé méjì lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń dá òwòhòwò sílẹ̀ nínú ìdílé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì làwọn àlejò náà yóò mọ jẹ́ ká mọ ọ̀nà tí wọ́n ń gbé gbà sílé wọn ò fi dàrú tí fi ń tò. Gbẹ̀bíró ẹ máa pàdé Múyìwá Àfọlábí lórí ètò yìí ní gbogbo ọjọ́ àbámẹ́ta láago 8 òwúrọ̀ tí àkókò sì tún máa láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ ní móhùnmáwòrán Western Spring Television ìkànnì 150 lórí StarTimes. Gbẹ̀bíró tọ̀sẹ̀ yìí ó máa yàtọ̀ ní kò ní yàtọ̀ fọ́.
Èkó Lagos, Èkó akéte ìlú ọgbọ́n, Èkó akéte ìlú ìmọ̀, ọmọ ọlọ́gbọ́n dorí ẹja mú, àwọn òmùgọ̀ àdìmú nírù. Ẹni dèkó tí ò gbọ́n ọgbọ́n rẹ̀ dọ̀run alákejì. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àrọ́bá, ẹni tó tẹ ìṣẹ́ridó tó sì kọ́kọ́ gbé ibẹ̀ lọ́dún 1699 ló jẹ́ ọdẹ tí orúkọ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Ògúnfúnminíre, ọmọ ọba ìlú Ilé Ifẹ̀ ní í ṣe. Ó máa ń ṣọdẹ lọ síbẹ̀ láti Ifẹ̀. Ó sì pàgọ́ tó ti máa ń sinmi ṣáájú kó tún tó lọ bẹ ilé rẹ̀ wò. Nígbà tó yá, àwọn ọdẹ mìíràn wá darapọ̀ mọ́ láti ṣọdẹ. Nínú igbó yìí ni wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣọdẹ tí wọ́n sì ń pọ̀ sí pẹ̀lú àwọn ènìyàn wọn. Báyìí ni wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tàn kálẹ̀ tó fi dé gbogbo ibi tí Èkó fẹ̀ dé lónìí. Ìlú Èkó, ìlú ńlá. Ìlú Èkó yìí ni ibùdó agbára ìṣàkóso ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà wà tẹ́lẹ̀ rí, pàápàá lásìkò ìjọba amúnisìn ṣáájú ọdún 1991 tí wọ́n gbé lọ sílùú Àbújá. èkó àdèlé ọmọ àgbàgẹ̀rẹ̀ èkó ọmọ afíjúwọjà arìngbẹ́ndẹ́kẹ́ ọ̀bùnwọjà pàṣíọ̀ṣíọ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀ ní bàbá èkó àríjó ṣe bí ọba èkó ọmọ odò tí ò ṣeé yájú sí èkó arómi sá lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́. ìlú ìbàdàn ni olú ìlú àti ìlú tí ó tóbi jù ní ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ tó wà ní ẹkùn ìwọ̀ oòrùn gúúsù ilẹ̀ nàìjíríà kò dín ní èèyàn bíi mílíọ̀nù 6 tó ń gbé nígboro ìlú ìbàdàn nìkan ṣoṣo odù ifá ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì ni àwọn yorùbá gbàgbọ́ pé ó tẹ ìlú ìbàdàn dó àwọn ọmọ ìlú ìbàdàn jẹ́ akíkanjú wọ́n fẹ́ràn ìdàgbàsókè ọ̀làjú ni wọ́n àwọn baba ńlá wọn sì jẹ́ jagunjagun àbájọ tí a fi máa ń gbọ́ nínú oríkì wọn pé ìbàdàn mèsì ọ̀gọ̀ nílé olúyọ̀lé ìlú ògúnmọ́lá olódògbò kẹ̀rí lójú ogun ìbàdàn ọmọ àjòròsàn ọmọ àjẹgbínyó ọmọ àfikàràhùn fọ́ orí mu. olùbàdàn lórúkọ oyè ọba ilẹ̀ ìbàdàn máyẹ̀ okùn adé ló kọ́kọ́ jẹ baálẹ̀ nìbàdàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú ńlá ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn iléeṣẹ́ àti àjọ ńláńlá ló wà nílùú ìbàdàn ìbàdàn tó gbonílé tó gbé àlejò ọmọ ìbàdàn kí ni sóò. New York nílùú ńlá tó tóbi jù nílẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà kódà iye ènìyàn tó wà níbẹ̀ ló fi ìdá méjì ju ti ìlú Los Angeles.